Hey collective, how are you all today? Evie and I are doing good. We're outside. Alright, hopefully she's going to be good. There's a little lawnmower that's rolling around the yard and she's so mad at it. She wants to kill it. Alright guys, so I've got a few cards pulled. We're going to go ahead and tap into this message and see what we need to know about. So the first card that came out, we've got promiscuous. Somebody's sleeping around, being promiscuous with someone here. They're on a time frame, okay? Could be like a friends with benefit kind of thing. Silver watch could be significant. Today, like right now, in the present moment, thinking good vibes is going on in this energy with this other promiscuous person here, thinking, yeah, let's get together and have a good time. They're gonna end up getting trapped in something that they've done here. They're gonna be stuck with no options and they're trapped whenever something goes down in the moment. Someone could have been supposed to meet up with someone and they say they're too busy. They've delayed it. They've put it off. Somebody's going to get caught today being promiscuous. Finding evidence getting caught of someone cheating. Okay. We've got burned bridges. So this is going to be like a lack of trust that comes in here because somebody gets caught cheating. They're running away. Trying to get away. Trying to escape the situation. Making excuses. Trying to deny what they're doing, laughing, no, I'm not doing anything, and there could be evidence, and this person may not even know. This person was living a double life. They were two-faced, cheating, wishful thinking for a second chance. It ain't fucking happening. And this person's feeling hopeless because they were out running around having tantric sex. And then here comes the blow up because there's some kind of a recording, okay? Something could happen with this anger management on the bottom of the deck. We got the police, so cops could be called here. Somebody could be going to jail. There's some kind of a recording or something's being revealed. Someone gets really mad because they got caught cheating. Getting played. Being very manipulative, they're lying, very controlling. Putting on a show in front of the cops, could be acting like they are manipulating the cops regarding a situation where someone raged out, lost control. They could have lied to the police because, the police, it's clarifying it, lying to the police could be a false police report, could get someone arrested saying that they did something whenever they didn't. And they're just putting on a show, acting like I'm so depressed. And that's on this hopeless card too, depression. And yeah, someone's just tired of the drama in this love story. They're like, yeah, this is it. I'm done. It's over. We're not doing this anymore. Okay? Someone could have looked in someone's messages. There could actually be like an actual recording that someone... Someone could have tried to isolate someone from everyone, wanting them to be left alone. Now their whole life is falling apart and may not have anyone to turn to here. Being depressed because someone got caught cheating. And then they burned the bridge so they couldn't come back around to whoever this is. Right here. Somebody's a gold digger. Evie. They're money hungry. Promiscuous. On a time frame. Where are they trapped in today, Spirit? Where they have no more options. They're stuck. They got stuck. Something's getting them fucked up today. It's going to affect their mental health. Trapped in their mind. Aspiring to do something here has someone trapped in their mind now. Realizing this was a bad decision. There's nothing but drama in this relationship. gaslighting someone. They could say, I caught you. I know that you're cheating. Yeah, it's just mind games. There's a trauma bond here. Gaslighting, playing mind games, burning these bridges. Can't be trusted. They're not loyal. Having a choice between two options that they're running back and forth between. Laughing about it, happy about it. Acting like they're not doing something. It's nothing but fucking mind games. And someone could be trying to escape a situation. Clarify this wishful thinking with this two-faced cheater here that stabs someone in the back. Head trauma, brain bleed, stroke, or a clot. So head trauma, someone could be a teacher. So with head trauma, with anger management, and then lying to the cops, putting on a show, there's some kind of a recording or proof of something here. Or feeling hopeless because they got to go before a judge. Somebody could get arrested here. Alabama could be significant, but somebody's going to have to go before the judge. They're feeling hopeless with this tantric sex here. Someone could need to see a psychologist or a psychiatrist for the anger management. It could be court-ordered anger management because of a DV situation. Okay, that could be revealed to the courts. And the recording here, we've got the dark web. There could even be something that was put on the dark web and someone could find out. And it could be when someone was sleeping with someone. And there could be some kind of a recording and somebody's going to get really fucking pissed here. Somebody's loud and obnoxious to the police. They're getting played by this person because they just want attention. So they're being manipulative so that they can control the lies in the situation here. Somebody's putting on a show that they're depressed. We've got a nurse. Something's at the clerk's office. They're depressed, trying to put on a show in front of the cops. The police could know this person's always doing this, raging out, acting like they're helpless, like they're this little victim, and they're tired of the drama with whoever this couple is here, okay? We've got an earth angel in the justice system that's tired of the fucking drama with these two. Because they're just unhinged. We've got the sacral chakra, so with tantric sex, they could have been trying to, with this promiscuous energy, someone could be hypersexual, someone could be a sex addict. Trying to harvest and siphon energy from people out being, yeah. They're a leech that is unhinged. Okay, it's an unhinged leech. Monitoring spirits and insects. There's many people involved in this. Ooh, someone could get gonorrhea. They're jealous and vengeful. And just more mind control with these mind games here. They're unhinged. This gold digger here. Many people involved. And now they're trapped in this situation. They're stuck. They have no more options. These mind games with all this mind control. They're making excuses to hide these secrets with this trauma bond here. Making excuses to run away, laughing, acting like everything's fine. Yeah, but there's not going to be a second chance for this cheater. These secrets are coming out. There could even be a secret pregnancy here. Or a secret about a pregnancy. Ow, there's an ant on me. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, hold on. Where did it go? Just threw it. It bit me. Okay. I wanted to be outside so bad today. Okay. There's hidden information. Something's court ordered. This judge here wants the truth about something. It's court ordered. They have to report to this judge. Could be court ordered anger management because anger management is the next with a recording. We could have an investigator that is being shown some kind of a recording, or someone's having to investigate a DV situation here with a victim or victims. Someone could have been hurt. Okay. Clarify police with getting played. What are they going to jail for, Sphere? What are they lying about? What are they lying to the police about? We have Australia and Wisconsin that just came flying out. They're lying to the cops because they can't control you. Someone could have a panic attack to manipulate the situation here, and they're mad because they can't control you. Yeah, they're depressed and they're putting on a show because they don't want this to be looked into. That's where this nurse is here. We've got investigating and researching what's going on. Someone could have had to go to the hospital for like a BAC even. Okay. Tell me about this Earth Angel in the justice system that's tired of the drama in this love story here. They're tired of it because they know that they need to control the situation and they can't control you anymore. They're hiding something. It's going to be found out. It's covert. Someone could be receiving money, or someone could be finding out that someone was receiving money with someone that's promiscuous. They were a gold digger. They get caught red-handed. They're trapped in the situation. There's no way to lie their way out of this. They're gonna get loud and crazy and be obnoxious, and a recording could take place to prove someone's behavior. And then when it's played before this judge here, they're gonna be real upset because they're caught. And this investigator was court ordered to find out some kind of secret here, but this couple don't want this being looked into. They're definitely, the hermit is seeing through the illusions, this investigator here. They have an obsessive fear of losing wealth. Okay. Someone could live a very affluent lifestyle, have, a nice house and wealth. They're cruel and difficult to deal with. So this person's very abusive. They're condescending, okay? And they're mad, they're unhinged because whatever they were hiding, people are finding out, and possibly about this person's mental state. They're very cruel and condescending. There could be an explosive breakup with someone's boyfriend or husband here, okay? And then it could be court ordered that these two break up and separate, that there could be an order of protection in place that's court ordered. We've got a wife, a girlfriend, or a mother, a father, a husband, or a boyfriend that could even be both. Have to report to a psychologist. Someone could need medication. Someone could need something to balance out their mental health. It's making them rage out and explode. They're loud and obnoxious, and they can't keep their lies straight to the police here. With the police getting played with this manipulation and these lies, they can't keep their lies straight. They're loud and obnoxious. They can't control you. A huge web of lies has been created, and somebody is going to jail. Because of this right here, convicted of DV, okay? So they got putting on a show. They're depressed because they have to go to jail. Someone could be a nurse. They're gossiping here, possibly gossiping to their bartender. Mad because they're wanting to control the situation. An Earth Angel in the justice system, something could happen at a bar, and where someone needs to control the situation. Someone could be really drunk and do something, and a bartender here could be tired of the drama and end up banning somebody. Somebody could go to jail, while they're intoxicated. Don't have to be in a bar. Just alcohol could be involved. Someone could need to go to the doctor, or the nurse could have to take them to the hospital first to have their BAC checked. Envy just popped up. Someone's broken heart. Someone broke someone's heart here, and they could be a really mean drunk, and then just putting on a show, acting like they're not, but it's just nonstop, constant drama here, okay? Somebody's could have a drinking problem. Is that a 2? It is. It's dead. Somebody's stressed out. Somebody's not sleeping, they're under a lot of pressure, having headaches, could be from hangovers, dehydration. Someone's stressing someone out because all this mind games. They were trying to keep something unknown. They wanted someone to be blind. They didn't want it to be looked into, and somebody got caught. Now they feel real awkward. Yeah, they were overindulgent. Somebody's partying. They could even be hiding how much they party. Could have some kind of an addiction problem here. They're overly friendly with too many people involved, messing with people's mental state with all these mind games to control the situation, since they can't control you, trying to control everything that's going on around you in your life with anyone involved. We had promise, and it came out in reverse. Someone could be in an accident, so this could be a bad breakup here. They're irresponsible, didn't uphold their promise with, being in a committed relationship. This person's a cheater. Someone could have, literally an injury that occurs. Someone could have to step in and mediate to get someone to come to some kind of an agreement. They're cruel and difficult to deal with, and someone could definitely end up with some kind of a head trauma here. They could have hurt someone physically with their head. Could have made someone have a really bad headache. I'm seeing cuts on the face. Could have been more than one incident here. With things could have happened at home, things could be happening out in public, things could be happening in the bar, some violence in the jail, can't keep their lives straight. And this was an explosive breakup. Yeah. So whatever the family unit was here with these two, it stopped. Taking a break because of, it has to stop. It could be court ordered by this judge. But judge court ordered an explosive breakup, and then stopping the family right underneath it with the justice system here. This could be court ordered that these two aren't allowed to be together anymore. What else is in this energy? Someone's overloaded. These two could have been sweet to each other at one point, and then it just got to where it was just constant fighting and all the lies and manipulation. I see girl. I see girl. Someone could be trying to pour a drink here. Somebody could be praying while they're in jail. They don't want it to be looked into. This nurse don't want this to be looked into because they're going to end up convicted, going to jail. They can't keep their lives straight. It doesn't have to be a nurse. Someone could have even put something in someone's drink, putting on a show. With depression, could have been some kind of a pill like that. Could have slipped something like that into someone's drink. Goodness. The origin of this violence, tired of the drama, need to control the situation, getting to the bottom of where it originated and who the actual problem is here. Yeah, there could definitely be some kind of a court case here that's going on. Something was self-inflicted with isolation. Someone could have hurt themselves intentionally and said that someone else did it to them, to lie to the cops, to get someone arrested for DV and for them to go to jail, and they were the actual aggressor and abuser here, filing a false police report. Sweet girl. What do we need from here, Spirit? We've got a mature woman that could be getting a whole community of people to come against someone. There's a whole community of people that are going to end up feeling awkward because something was unknown. This person's unhinged. They were hiding something. This mature woman here is stressed. They're surprised. Well, it came out in reverse. So they're not surprised that this ending is here because it needed to occur. Even a community of people could have been like, yeah, this needed to end a long time ago. And someone could have lost their job. Someone's boss could be involved here, making excuses. Could have even lied to their boss about something. False documents, false information about money. And then right under the justice system, we have hello. So someone called the cops. Getting a message. Could be looking at text messages. Okay. They're overloaded because there's proof. Travel just came out in reverse. So something could happen. 3D jail is right above this. Someone could be traveling and in the distant future here. Someone could be traveling and end up getting like a DUI or something. Goodness. Someone could even have their child in the car. Could be fighting in front of the child. Children, this Ice Queen here. It's karmic. Well, they're going to be bound to what they've done, and now they're going to feel hopeless because they're trapped. There's no options. They can't get out of it. Could be trying to go to a community of people for help. Something's not changing with their behavior, so it's not a surprise. This is like a consistent type of behavior for this person to be in. They're always wild and aggressive and raged out and always starting shit and starting fights. The dumbest, slightest little thing will end up in a full-blown argument that's like so bad. And it's unnecessary. Clarifying endings in reverse, we've got concerned. So someone's concerned. They could have been trying to create like some kind of permanent endings in someone's life. Just constantly causing chaos. Under boss, we've got a mature man. Someone is concerned about their job. Someone was expecting for this false information to pan out. Okay. Trying to destroy someone's abundance here with this family unit, and the judge court ordered explosive breakup, family abundance, and destruction. Now they're at a loss. They're depressed. They're feeling hopeless because of what's happened here. Whenever you have to, if this is your energy, if you have to appear in court before this person, you're going to be seen as being held in high honor in the court after it's investigated. Getting the messages could be retrieved from this karmic femme here that's in the energy. Your ancestors are protecting you whenever you travel. In the distant future, there's going to end up in a court situation with the legal field here. The child or the children are going to be very confused. And this conflict is coming because this person's got an entity attached to them. They could be abusing divination. Okay? Yeah, and their gifts. Their gifts. Gaslighting, acting like that. Oh, I really love you. and they didn't, and they've been out doing the most, and then finding out they were cheating, leaving someone mentally and emotionally unstable here. Wow. This person feels rejected, so they could be self-inflicting pain. They could even be self-harming.
Take care. Take care. Are you hot, baby? I know it's hot out here.
Where are they running from? Where are they running? The Knight of Pentacles. Running from a solid offer. Running from their responsibilities. Running from hard work. Something slow moving. And they're just laughing. Making excuses. Trying to escape stagnant energy. Someone was very patient and persistent here. With the Knight of Pentacles. Running from that. Clarify burned bridges. How'd they burn these bridges? What'd they do whenever they got caught? We've got the Magician and the Hanged Man. So it could have been trying to sacrifice you, even using some kind of magic here. Someone's a problem solver. They're a jack of all trades. They could be literally a genius. Abusing magic and alchemy. Someone's in trickster energy. Seeing something from a different perspective, without realizing that this person is disloyal, you can't trust them, turning your back on this person. There was always some kind of weird suspense from silence, saying, oh, I'm too busy right now, I need to be there at a later time, because they're out being promiscuous, hiding something, gold digger. Having to let go and surrender this energy. The Magician is Gemini and Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Hanged Man is Pisces and Aquarius energy. Yeah, you could have the Seven of Wands. You could have to protect yourself, be defensive, and territorial with this angry person. You need firm boundaries because they're violent. And this person is hypersexual with this promiscuous energy here. Seven of Wands is Leo. This could be, with the Empress, this could be like a mother figure here that's in very karmic energy. Karmic feminine. Taurus and Libra energy. I was drawn to the false information or false documents here that they're expecting. Someone could have lied to have someone serve papers or something, trying to come to a compromise so something will stop. This costs a lot of money. Got the Three of Cups, the third party situation, and an emotional outbreak, and the Tower hit because somebody found out what the fuck was going on. It's like a group of people, a group of friends. Cancer energy. Yeah, with the Tower and the Moon and the Three of Cups. Tower is Scorpio, the Moon is Pisces and Cancer. It's a catastrophe. This was an unforeseen event. Finding out the hidden truth here with a lot of illusion. Being very emotional. Putting someone into a state of fear. Being scared because of how confused they are after what they found out. Learning what this deceptive person was doing behind the scenes. Oh wow, we got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so this person was definitely very sneaky. They're in trickster energy with this entity over here. It was a very painful betrayal. They were so deceptive. They don't have a conscience. Living a double life. They're a liar. They're a criminal with the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Making phone calls with somebody, communicating with them. Could be on social media. Hey, let's hook up real fast. You're my wish granted here. Ooh, you're my wish fulfillment. I want to hook up with you.
This person's getting karma for this shit. We got a King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So a father figure here could have walked away from this karmic femme, from all these mind games. They were so deceptive. And I mean, they were just in it to win it, you know, like it didn't matter what lengths this crazy karmic had to go to. They were trying to destroy this person's life in every way possible, trying to affect their abundance, their wealth. This person's single now. This family stopped, having to make some kind of a compromise in court. Someone could be in the middle mediating between these two because they can't speak. There was definitely head trauma here, and it caused an injury. Use caution with this person. You cannot trust this person. Being financially independent. The Nine of Pentacles is Virgo. Nine of Cups is Pisces. Five of Swords, Aquarius. And the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Father figure or mother figure. You flip it how it resonates. There's no gender in tarot, but being emotionally intelligent and passionate, devoted, faithful. Being a leader. They're reliable. They have a strong intuition. With the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, having to leave someone out in the cold here. And it could be because there's some kind of recording or messages here with the Page of Wands. Someone was impulsive. They were hypersexual. They were a sex addict. Could be whenever they fought, they would instantly start throwing someone else in this person's face to keep them in a state of competition. Always causing problems so that they could run off and do something with somebody else because they were living a double life, out cheating, fucking around all over the place. They're going to end up regretting what they've done. Blocking this person out of your life. Five of Pentacles is Taurus. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, it's Judgment Day. Okay, this person's under judgment. It's something shocking is getting ready to happen. Capricorn energy. Got a High Priestess, Taurus and Cancer. The secrets are coming out. The hidden truths are coming forward. Someone could be going to a High Priestess for readings, for healing. Someone's an empath. The High Priestess here, calling judgment. Because a King of Wands is in the Nine of Swords here. They just can't take it anymore. They're so fucking stressed out. This Nine of Swords here. Because they knew this person was hiding something. They're restless, full of anxiety, feeling helpless and upset. Put this person in a state of fear because of the abuse. This person's a leader. They're independent. Aries, Leo, Sag. The Nine of Swords is Gemini. This karmic here was very controlling and possessive, and they didn't care, you know, how they acted even in public is what I'm hearing. Got the King of Swords. Somebody's definitely going to jail. This person could have been very ruthless, just mean, just evil, tyrant, and covered in entities here. We've got the authorities here. The karmic femme could be getting a message that overloads them that they've got to go to jail because something was looked into. Ancestors have rolled up to make something known for secrets to come out. They're tired of this person breaking people's hearts everywhere they go. Out running around, making excuses, not taking accountability for their actions. This person's fucking ruthless. Got the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy with the Devil. Keeping your distance from the Devil, from this karmic ex, this karmic tie. That was a trauma bond. It's the final push. I know you're tired. You're getting through it. This person was a control freak. They were toxic. They have horrible attachments. Constantly lying. They can't resist temptation. You're very guarded. Nine of Wands is Sagittarius. The Devil's Capricorn. Someone's all in their thoughts right now. I don't know what's going on with the cops. Tell me about the police. Clarify the police for the collective. Something's getting ready to change. Okay, with what's going on, like, on their pathway. Traveling on their pathway. Okay, the child came out again. Someone could end up... These people could have been in a marriage or a committed relationship here, and the children, something could happen to where someone has to come get the children because someone's intoxicated and they can't drive, or it's a main male here could have to come get the child. There's, like, I used 3 kippers and all 3 thoughts cards just came out. Like, they're constantly worried about the safety of their child. Okay, this person could show love by, like, buying gifts for the child in this court situation. A main male, a false person in an occupation. Got a message of concern at their job. Something could have happened whenever someone was at work and could have been accused of something that they didn't do. This mature man here, they could have had to leave their job. They could have gone, whoever they were in a relationship with could have come to their job and caused a problem in front of a whole community of people here. And there's definitely a child in the energy here. Okay. The courtship just came out in reverse. So it's definitely a breakup after this situation. Okay. This person was a wealthy man. He made good money. Okay. Getting a message. It's a message of concern. With this message here from this karmic masculine, that this person stole their money. This person got them fired from their job. With poverty, yeah, it affected their finances. They destroyed the family. They destroying this, whoever this was in this couple, this ex here. They're out of control and they can't stand it when they can't control this. Whenever they can't control you in this whichever way they want, then they act out. They get really loud and obnoxious. And wow. Yeah, they caused a health condition here. They caused an injury, and it could have been head trauma. Okay, we've got a privileged lady, so both of these people have money, expecting their lovers to be promiscuous with them, cheating. And now they're concerned about what's going on in a court situation. This person could end up going to jail. Concerned about their house, could have had to move out. Secrets going on about the family room and their job. The mature man here and a mature woman. So this masculine here is worried about their job, their living situation. They could have had to move out. And then the female here, there could be 2 mature women involved. Something's going on to where maybe there could be witnesses that have to testify in the courts. Well, this official person's putting an ending to something that's going on at this house. These 2 aren't allowed to be together anymore. And someone's in despair about their occupation in their house. Okay, someone lost their job. And now this wealthy man here could have been arrested in front of his employees at work. Okay, and could have caused him to lose his job because this person came into their job. Yeah, and I mean, they were viewed in the wrong way because of the lies that this karmic told in order to do this to this person. So it could have had to be investigated. They're all in despair because they don't want these secrets to come out. They don't want the truth to come out to this judge, to an investigator here. Something could be changing with this couple, and the other person could end up getting charges pressed against them. With unexpected income here, all of a sudden having to hire an attorney, having court cost fines, things like this if they went to jail. Ended up costing a lot of money in a court situation here. Wow. Damn, Spirit. Anything else? On here. Let's see what this promiscuous party's all about here. Sleeping princess. They're unmotivated, they procrastinate, and they put things off. Someone could be lazy, okay? They're full of highs and lows. It's on and off again. They're hot and cold. All right. This person's in and out. It's like a roller coaster with this person. You never know what you're getting ready to get because this person's just crazy as shit. They could have given some kind of a false statement, false police report, false information to a detective here who's this investigator, accusing someone of doing something whenever they were the aggressor is what I'm hearing. We've got a spiritual narcissist. They're spiritually egotistic. They have a superiority complex, and they manipulate spiritually. It's been a long fucking road with this person. There were created so many delays, a lot of trials and tribulations that had to be overcome. Traveling, being up in the mountains. Wow, an SOS with an ambulance. They need assistance. Act with urgency. Someone's in distress. Someone could be in a car wreck and have to be transported. And then the car ends up getting taken away. Repossessed assets. Repoed. Default on payments. Financially incapable. Could be on blast that somebody's got a baby on the way. Somebody could be finding out that somebody cheated and got someone pregnant here. And then just putting all of the information of the relationship all over, like being called out, publicly humiliating someone and outing their personal information, putting someone on blast and then laughing about it. There's a trauma bond here. This person's a siren, using their sexual tactics to lure and tempt people so that they can gain attention, being promiscuous. And then if they don't get their way, they're unhinged. Well, there's receipts, there's evidence. Something's definitely going to be exposed, and they're going to be guilty as charged. This person is very immature. They create all kinds of insignificant dramas. They're petty. All they want is someone to be at their beck and call for their booty calls. Whenever they have a sexual invitation, they're all about the sex, and then they're going to start drama so that way they can go get it. Insignificant drama so they can have a booty call. They start fights, and then they laugh. They make an excuse so that they can escape and go out and do whatever the hell they want, and then try and come back in and compromise so that they can circle back around to you. Yeah. But you're just having a glow up right now. It's been a drastic change. You're having a major transformation. You're improving yourself, and you're having a glow up after getting this person out of your energy. This person just left you in a heart fog. It was just mixed emotions. They were wishy-washy. You never knew exactly what was going on. They were constantly playing mind games, gaslighting, controlling you, your mind. If there were addictions, they could have tried to get you to do those addictions too. You were unclear about the feelings. And, you know, you could have been in this people pleaser energy, over giving, being the nice girl or nice guy syndrome, doing anything and everything just to try to keep the peace, you know, to keep from fighting. And then boom, this turn up party animal would go nuts. You're over it, not having it, being very frustrated and fed up with this person, sex, drugs, and alcohol, hidden lovers with their sneaky links, indulging in surface pleasures. They're a party animal. They like to go out and party. Low-key situationships. And then cock blocking to keep people away from you so that, like, once the breakup happened, people would just, like, being isolated, making people leave you alone, talking all kinds of shit and telling lies about you, putting you on blast all over, like, multiple communities here, wanted you to be inaccessible. Having failed sexual attempts. Could be trying, Divine Masculine could be trying to affect your lift off here, or anyone that, Divine Feminine, that you lay down with. They don't want you to progress forward, but the wait is over. Yeah, this person's bitter, they're dramatic, they're jealous, and this person definitely wronged you. Okay. Yeah, they were an imposter. So this narcissist mask fell off. All they care about is getting attention. That's all they want, because that feeds their ego. They're desperate. They need constant validation, and they're aggressive. They're pushy. Okay, they're ridiculous. All right. Let's roll the dice. I don't know how well they're going to roll out here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we got Sagittarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, and Capricorn. Aries, Capricorn, 3 times, so heavy Capricorn, and Taurus, and that's heavy devil energy that came out. So someone's very toxic in their shadow self right now. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer. Alright guys, this is going to be our reading. You guys just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you guys so much. I'm at my Divine Masculine's house today. I'm not at home, so we're having a dinner party later, and I brought Edie Pooh. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for spending time with us and for all of your support and your views. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you'll please hit that like and subscribe button for me if you haven't already. I love you so much, Collective. Ooh, there's a big wasp or something trying to get me. I love you guys. Bye, Collective.